Hi Leo, this is your general reading. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. I hope you come back. If you are coming back, thanks for being a subscriber or for just showing up again, for all your likes, your shares, your comments. I appreciate it. That's why I do these. And so this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? Now, one thing I want to mention is that this time I'm doing it different. I'm taking the health part out of it because it's redundant and it's obvious. And then also, the week-to-week breakdown at the end of the reading, I'm getting rid of that too, just because it makes the videos quite long. And then also, since we have the monthly love, we have the monthly general reading, and then we have the daily Facebook cards. It's just a lot of work for me, and I just don't want to fall behind in everything that I'm doing. So we'll go ahead and get started. For Leos, what's going on in your work life? Now, like I said, it's a general reading, so may or may not apply. You could watch, if you're concerned about work and money, you might want to watch your rising sign, and if you're concerned about love stuff, probably your moon sign. Okay. So we have the Nine of Swords coming out for work. What else do we have? The Five of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So in regards to your work life, you might be stressed. You might have a lot of anxiety, sadness, worry, rumination. You might have to be staying up too late to meet deadlines and things like that. You might be having trouble delegating. You might be having a hard time getting on the same page as your colleagues, working together as a team. You might have this same goal in mind, but different ideas on how to get there. Now, with the Page of Swords in reverse, you might feel like you just aren't coming up with the ideas that you need to be coming up with. It's like you have this thing that you want to work towards, but you don't really know how to get there. But you do kind of feel like everybody else's idea stinks. But the good thing about all of this is that you're actually focusing on the positives. You're focusing on the things that you are grateful for and that you like within your career. Now, one thing is that you may be given an offer at your workplace or something pertaining to work. Maybe they'll say, hey, do you want to take on this extra responsibility? Or would you like to be promoted to this or that or whatever? And you kind of just be in this place of like, no, no, I don't. That wouldn't make me happy. Not at all. You might be lying to yourself a little bit about that, but that's okay. That's okay. Because honestly, things are sort of coming into balance for you now. And so to not want to add on to your responsibilities when you start out the month a little bit stressed anyway is totally okay. That's totally fine. Now, in regards to your money, what's going on for Leos May 15th through June 15th? We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the World in reverse, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so here we go. This is kind of a fun little thing for money. Now, in regards to your money, you might not be thinking about it too much. You might be putting off bills even though you have the money. You just don't want to. You just don't want to. You don't want to think about it, none of that. And so that kind of can affect you in a negative way the longer you put stuff off. But in regards to money, you might come up with some brilliant ideas this month and then actually put those into action and get excited about that. Maybe new revenue streams, something that'll bring you a more fun, something more creative. And that's going to actually make you really, really happy. So there is some good news with money. It doesn't look like loads and loads of money is coming in necessarily this month, like new money or anything like that, but you're laying the foundation in order to achieve it later and to have a lot of fulfillment and happiness with that. So that's good. You might have some real good ideas. Maybe you'll invent something amazing. In regards to your home life, what do we have going on for Leos? May 15th through June 15th. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So you might be investing in your home. You might be buying a home. You could be getting new furniture. You might be just investing time into cleaning it up and ditching out some of the old stuff you outgrew, like your clothes or things you've decided now are ugly and they used to be cool back in 1994. Doesn't have to be 94, just saying. For example, if you have green shag carpet, you might say now's the time to replace it with something beigey. But here's the thing. So you might be doing some of these things, but you're not really having like a lot of excitement with it as much as you would anticipate. You might not be feeling particularly creative, unfortunately. But you do have really good, smart, logical ideas. So if you are going to redecorate your home, I would say start with things that are basic and smart. For example, maybe replacing flooring, but not going out and buying new furniture and pillows because you're not feeling entirely inspired at this point, but the things that you're doing are good investments. Does that make sense? But a lot of you will be moving, it looks like, or at least laying down the foundations for a move, starting to think about where do you want to live, things like that. Now, in regards to love, if you're a Leo and you are single, what can we expect May 15th through June 15th? We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so you're kind of feeling like you're in a good place. You're feeling pretty stable, and I feel like this particularly is going to pertain more to people who have recently become single, okay, or have had attachment to past lovers, or maybe they come back into your life kind of thing. So what's going on with this is that you're finally starting to feel stable, okay, and you are looking outside of the area. Sorry, I'll show you the cards. You're looking outside of the area where you used to be. So maybe you're thinking about dating people that you've never met before, going to different places to meet new types of people instead of kind of the same circle and the same types of potential partners or mates. So if you always go to the same nightclub or bar or gym, or you're always using Tinder, trying something different. Now, if a person has tried to come back or something like that, and you're like, nope, not having it, I'm going to stay single, by defending your stance, by letting them know that they're entirely not something you want to do again, you actually heal a lot from this. You have a lot of emotional fulfillment as a result, but after that, for some reason, you do become a little bit confused with your choices. Now, if that's not the case, what else can we expect for Leo singles? You might still be confused with your choices after you go out and you try to meet people. Maybe there will be a couple people that seem appealing to you. And do you date them both? Do you date one of them? Do you even know what kind of a person that do you want? You know what you don't want more than you know what you do. What else? Is there anything else for Leo singles here? No, yeah, there's one more, and it's this one. So I think what you're really after right now is the type of partner who seems to just be real responsible. Like, they bring you happiness. They're probably very financially secure. They're sexy as well, but they can be a little bit serious. It's like you don't want the fun, like wild type of person anymore. Right now what you're looking for is something really stable, but that also like they also make you happy, but maybe they're not as silly and wild as the types of people that you've dated in the past. Now, for Leos who are coupled, what do we have for you May 15th through June 15th? We have the Strength card in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse. What else? Whoa. Five of Wands is a challenge. And the Two of Cups in reverse. Oh, it might be a tough month for a couple Leos. So you're not feeling very Leo. You're not feeling very spunky. You're not feeling like you have a lot of control or tact within your relationship. You're not feeling very strong and Leo-like. But the thing is you're also not looking backwards and wishing that things were the way that they used to be either. You're not really even thinking about things, if we're being honest. You're having a difficult time with your partner working towards the same goal in the same way. I feel like neither one of you wants to break up, or neither one of you wants something different than the other, but you just both have different ideas on how to get there, and that is affecting your love relationship in a very negative way. You need to get on the same page. Well, how the hell, excuse my language, how do you do that though? Just have trust that things are changing soon? It's kind of sucky, kind of cruddy advice. I mean, it'd be better, right, if you could take some sort of action. So let's ask the cards. Is there some, you know what, let's ask this deck. Is there some sort of action that you can take in order to speed that along? Because you both want the same thing. It says ask for help from other people. So that could be family members, that could be friends, because maybe you two are not seeing eye to eye, but if you had somebody in the middle that could help the other person see your partner's point of view and them see yours, that would be helpful maybe. Maybe see a therapist or a counselor. What else? What else for couples? So any new ideas you have about that might be kind of fun or exciting, go ahead with those. Definitely. Maybe you just need to put more fun into your relationship in order to be able to talk to each other and see each other's point of view again. Like you might have to come to a place where you're like thoroughly enjoying each other in order to break down the walls so that you're more able to connect. Now you have a challenge here of getting onto the same page. This is the same kind of energy, just in a different way. That you both want to be happy, you want the same result, but you just have different ideas on how to get there, and you need to get on the same page or you're not going to get there. Anything else? You're not crazy. Your point of view is valid. Doesn't mean theirs isn't, but yours is. Now, if you're in a Leo-Leo relationship, oh my goodness, then you're both right and you're screwed. You do have, though, a real challenge this month. Sometimes things have to get worse before they get better. I'm sorry, babies. I'm sorry. So, if you would like a personal reading, you can find my contact information below in the description box. But otherwise, I will see you soon. Bye. Mwah.